TV as we welcome you to Phoenix, Arizona, where these finals begins and where the Suns continue to shine in this wild and unpredictable postseason. And of course, their fans will pack this wonderfully named Phoenix Suns Arena, where they'll face a tough and determined Milwaukee Bucks squad for the right to call themselves champions. It's been 28 years since the Suns made a finals appearance, and Chris Paul will make his first, looking to cap it off his team's magical run with a title. For the Bucks, the wait has been 47 years since their last finals berth, and their franchise player returns tonight. How healthy is that knee, and what can he give them tonight here in Game 1? And good evening, everyone. With Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand, Malika Andrews-Willis as well. Welcome to Game 1 of the NBA Finals, and it is a fascinating matchup. Two teams, two franchises whose fans have waited for decades for them to get back here. But they are back here, and they're now just 4 wins away from an NBA championship. Mark, let's start with the Milwaukee Bucks. They've had some painful playoff losses in recent years, but they got great news. Giannis Antetokounmpo will play after missing the last 2 games. But the big question is, what does he have for them tonight?
Well, if I'm a fan of the NBA, or more importantly, a fan of the Milwaukee Bucks, it is a welcome sight having Giannis giving it a go. Explosiveness, athleticism. I'd have to trust my superstar talented player and my medical staff. I'd be hesitant to play him, but at the same time, I've got to trust him. He gives us a chance, not just to win Game 1, to be a champion at the end of the day, Coach.
And regardless of his health or his status, it's very important that Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday continue to play assertively and aggressively on the offensive end like they did in Games 5 and 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The numbers, spectacular. And in particular, Holiday cannot get lost with Giannis coming back because he's so very important to their success.
Meanwhile, for the Suns, it's been a dream season for the team. It's been a dream season for their veteran point guard. Chris Paul at age 36 gets to play in his first finals. He's the subject of our Domino's pregame HQ. And for Paul, he's coming off one of the best games of his career.
He was absolutely stellar in Game 6, the closeout game against the Clippers. The numbers, absolutely spectacular, and he will have to be great if they're going to win it all in this 16th season.
And what a luxury he has, a home run hitter alongside of him, a superstar talent in Devin Booker. Take a look at what he did in Game 1 of the Western Conference Final. He was spectacular, 40 points, and took over the game on the offensive end as a scorer and just as importantly as a facilitator. Games 2 through 6 struggled admittedly, but he is a guy that can be the best player in this series and end up with the jewelry.
So the players say they're ready to go. The fans are certainly ready to go. We're ready to go. Let's get things started. Go to PA announcer Vince Marotta.
Good evening and welcome to Game 1 of the 2021 NBA Finals, presented by YouTube TV, featuring the Eastern Conference champion Milwaukee Bucks and your Western Conference champion Phoenix Suns. Fans, at this time, we ask those who are able to, please rise for our national anthem, honoring military families throughout Arizona. Here to perform the Star-Spangled Banner, please welcome Grammy Award-winning singer and songwriter Judith Hill.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Well, it's the Milwaukee Bucks and Phoenix Suns. So many great players and great coaches throughout their history. Now a chance for these teams to make their own history. Game 1 is next as this presentation of the NBA Finals continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
The NBA Finals on ABC is presented by YouTube TV. Watch live TV with unlimited DVR and more. YouTube TV.
In here at the Phoenix Suns Arena on another hot day. They're so excited for games 1 and 2. Meanwhile, they're just as fired up back in Milwaukee. The Deer District expecting about 20,000. They also have 9,000 in the building watching as they have Bucks fever. Our smooth moves are brought to you by Gillette. Let's get things going with some wired sound.
Play fast, play random, play together. Do it together. Go compete, compete, compete. Have some fun, play some basketball. Let's go with it.
Let's go, boy. Let's get it, baby. Yes, sir. This is the finals, boy.
It's been a long and difficult journey for both these teams on an unprecedented season. Look at the starting lineups, and that's the #1 story. Number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo, after missing the last 2 games in the conference finals. And just 1 week ago, hyperextending his knee, is in the lineup. Meanwhile, Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, Jake Crowder, and DeAndre Ayton from Monty Williams and the Phoenix Suns. Mark, they always talk about it's always extra exciting, more playoff pressure, but it's a different pressure once you get to the finals. You experience it. Is it really that different?
It absolutely is. The bright lights, and you're the last 2 teams standing. Everybody all around watching you. You embrace it. And don't make it more than it is. It's still basketball at the end of the day.
And they didn't like the opening tip. Didn't quite finish correctly, so they'll do it again. Smiles from Ayton and Lopez, perhaps for the last time tonight. This time Lopez gets it. And all eyes on Antetokounmpo. Hyperextended knee looks so serious when he got knocked down in Game 4 of the conference finals, but non-stop treatment, and here he is starting Game